everyone, this is Meela Vijay Pense and let's see what the first week of November 2020 has in store for the sun sign Pisces. For Pisceans, this first week of November 2020 is kind of going to be a week where you're finally going to take your first step towards putting your foot down. So things have been going on for quite some time in your life where you've been observing things, not being very comfortable about it, and not yet said anything just because of things were just going on the way they are supposed to go. You may have had some reservations, but you would have not been actually able to voice them out. So this is the first week of November 2020 where in certain areas you're actually going to go ahead, put your foot down and voice your apprehensions over certain areas of your life. Moving on to the work front, well, that promotion or that appraisal that you were really expecting could be denied to you, making you feel a little bit low and sad. You might feel that all the efforts that you've put into your work at your workplace, they've not really paid off, and instead of appreciating, more of your mistakes have been pointed out by your seniors or your colleagues or people who work with you, making you further wonder whether it is actually your mistake or the management refusing to recognize your talents and your abilities. Ideally, the cards ask you to restrain some kind of put some self-restraint on yourself, actually investigate the situation, verify the facts, and if you can have them technically on your email or your WhatsApp or something to prove to someone, it is only then that you can actually go ahead and put forth your argument. If you don't have that kind of evidence to support your hard work, it is better that you do not speak, because then if you speak without having evidence, things can actually go against you. Now, moving on to the space of finances. This week of November 2020, be very careful how you handle your finances. An unexpected expense might come up, shaking up your entire financial budget and probably making you feel a little bit disturbed. Also, if any financial commitment is made to you by someone, that will not be honored, making you even more further sad and a little bit disappointed. That big purchase that you make will eventually turn out to be a damp squid. So be very careful. If in case you're about to make that big purchase, see to it that you don't go ahead and impulsively make it for the first week of November. Rather, let the first week of November go and you will actually realize that you don't need that thing, and you might actually take back your decision of even going ahead and making that big purchase. So don't make that purchase right now, because you're not going to like it at the end of the first week of November 2020. Moving on to the space of relationships. Now, this is where the cards find the Pisceans taking a very firm stand on certain things, especially within the relationship. There are chances that you might be feeling stifled within the relationship, that you've been sensing that certain things have been going and they've been going wrong for quite some time, but you've not been able to say anything against it because of the traditions, or let's say because they've been happening for a long time. But if there's something that is really hurting you from within and something that you feel that really needs to be changed, the first week of November 2020 is exactly the week where you go ahead, you put your foot down and you make your views on the particular hurtful situation or the incident known to your spouse or the members of your family. It would make a lot of a difference. At the same point of time, the cards also ask you and caution you against being aggressive. Put your point forth, but put it very politely, because there are chances that at the first instance they will not be accepted very immediately. Rather, you voicing your opinions could be taken in a very negative light. So see to it that again you think about what exactly is hurting you, and put forth across your points very politely, very tactfully, and very diplomatically, in such a way that you put your foot down but do not sound aggressive and do not upset and aggravate the other person as well. Moving on to the health section, the health for the Pisceans for the first week of November 2020 is absolutely beautiful. If in case you are bored of your current exercise routine and you want to start something new, let's say you want to add something to your existing routine of your lifestyle for your health commitment, such as joining a yoga class, or let's say probably joining a gym, joining a Zumba class, the first week of November is exactly the period to go ahead and just do that. Here's wishing you a very, very beautiful, happy week ahead.